going to do Forever Young now, the structure of that. There's 3 sections to Forever Young. The first verse is 8 bars, the second verse is 12 bars, and the chorus is 16. So I'm going to count out each section and then do them all together. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4. That's the first verse. And then the second verse is very similar, but there are some differences. This one is 12 bars, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to get to the chorus, and that is 16. And it goes like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 13, 2, 3, 4, 14, 2, 3, 4, 15, 2, 3, 4, 16, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so what are the chords? I'm going to go through and do the chords now. So it goes C. I'm going to do it all together. I'm not going to count them. You understand the 3 sections now. I'm going to do it all together. I'm going to tell you what chords they are. So it's going to be C, 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 E minor, E minor, F, F, C, G, C, E minor, F, G, C, 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 G. Okay, for the guitar, Amy, just strum to it. One of the things you can do, a couple things, I'm actually going to save Amy for the end because I want to get into some specific things with her that may take a while, and the rest of y'all can stop when I get to that. So let's go to Abby on the chung. You know what you're doing on that. I don't think I need to show you. You know, just you've got those notes that you play with it. I think for when we're doing C, I think you're doing an E, and I think in the E minor you're doing E. In F you're playing an F. In C you're playing an E, and I think for G you're playing a D. And then the only other chord in it is A minor, and I think you're doing an A minor for that. I mean, you're doing an A for that. So there's that. On the harmonica, the great thing about the harmonica is you can carry it everywhere with you. So you can be like, if you're going away for the weekend with your family, or if you are walking to the library, or whatever you're doing, you can just carry it with you wherever you go and just keep practicing it. The other thing that's cool about a harmonica is that it's a cool instrument to slur. One of the things that's great about its sound is that you can slur it. And so when you're playing it, one thing I would suggest you do also is practice your major scale going from the 4 to the 7 hole. And remember, that's going up, it's out, in, out, in, out, in, out. So on the 4, the 5, and the 6, it's out, in. And on the 7, it's in, out. The same going back down, though. It's going to go in, out, out, in, out, in, out, in. Did I have it right? So it's nose. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, going down. Sorry, let me get that right. Going down it's out, in, then it's in, out, in, out, in, out. So on the 7, when you're going down, it's going to be out, in, and on the 6, the 5, and the 4, it's going to be in and out. So practice that scale, going up and down. And then when you're doing the song, one of the great things about this, the other thing is that you can slur it. It's a very slurry instrument. It actually helps the sound. So you can hit each hole exactly and play the song like this. But you can also slur it some, and you don't need to worry so much about hitting the hole exactly. So let me show you what I mean. Because the notes that you're hitting on either side is harmonic to the note you're trying to play. So don't worry so much about hitting each hole exactly, because it's a great instrument to slur on. On flute for Jasmine, you just do the same thing you did for Let It Be. Just keep playing along to it, find pretty notes to play, and then be ready to do the melody for a solo. Just do what you did for Let It Be. It's the same key. A lot of the notes are the same as they are for Let It Be. You use the C flute, and you shouldn't have any problem. Just keep practicing. I know you'll come up with something beautiful like you did for Let It Be. For Ashley, so that count on those bars. Let me just count it for you on bass. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Let me start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm counting wrong. Let me start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, and then to the chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4, 7, 2, 3, 4, 8, 2, 3, 4, 9, 2, 3, 4, 10, 2, 3, 4, 11, 2, 3, 4, 12, 2, 3, 4, 13, 2, 3, 4, 14, 2, 3, 4, 15, 2, 3, 4, 16, 2, 3, 4. So there's that. All right, on piano, the last instrument, this is for Anna. Anna, what I'm looking for is just beautiful, beautiful stuff here. Just come up with something that sounds really beautiful. So it goes, I'll just play the melody, and then I'm going to just take off and try and improvise a solo, just to give you an idea of the kind of things you can do. You can really depart from the melody. So it's... try some solo here. get the idea, and I expect you to be able to do so much more than I can, because I hope you're doing not just one note at a time with your left hand, but playing more than one note at a time with your right hand, playing more than one note with your right hand, and not just doing the three note triad chords only, but maybe doing some arpeggios or some other things with your left hand and playing beautifully up here. This is just a chance for you to find what you think just sounds beautiful here and improvise with it. I think that's everybody but Amy. Let me talk to Amy for a while. Everybody else, if you want to cut out, you can. So this is for Amy. These are some tips on guitar that you can use on Forever Young and in a lot of songs. One of the chords, for instance, that you're holding out for a while in this thing is A minor. And with A minor, you got the 3 fingers down here. But what you can do while you're holding it out is pick up this index finger and put it back down. You can pick it up and drop it, pick it up and drop it. And so it gives it more texture while you're holding that note. So it goes something like this. Okay, you can also do that. You can do that with the C too, same finger. When you're doing the G, anytime you're doing a chord where you've got the top string up here, you want to hit that thing just because it's such a great low bass note to hit when you're playing. So it's. And one of the things you can also do is you can hit that and then hit these up here. So when you're doing Forever Young, you dropping that index finger, and then you're hitting that note here. So another thing that you can do to make the song more interesting, when you're doing that F and you're doing the whole bar chord now, which is good for you. I'm not that good, but I do it the cheating way where I just bar it with the bottom 2. But one of the things that's cool when you do a bar chord is you can hold the strings down and let them up and do that back and forth to give it kind of a wah, wah. So I'll show you what I mean. You can do. See my hand here, right here. Give it that effect. So those are some things. So I'm going to try and put them all together while I'm doing just some variety of those things. The thing where you hit the top string and go from there whenever you're playing like an E minor or a G where you're playing that top string. I'm also going to do some of the things where I'm going to pull the index finger on the C and the A minor, and then I'm going to do some of the stuff on the F where I'm pushing down with all my fingers at one time. So let's just go through it one time and just see what it sounds like. Again, I'm not that great a guitar player, so I just use little tricks like that to make it sound like I'm better than I am. But they're little tricks that give more context. It's not just you hitting that chord over and over and over again, but you're dropping it sometimes like that, or you're not just playing G over and over again, but you're giving it that stuff. On the F, you're not just playing an F chord, but you're giving it, just give it more texture, make it more fun. That's